I know, but the computer's ignorant. No, you know how you can create your own like throw and shit. Dude, they made it terrible. Like the way it gave me like 12 different options on the ass, so I didn't know what to pick. He throws it like a fucking retard, kind of pisses me off.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Cleveland Browns.
Who the fuck could have viewed our video earlier?
So with that, let's get up to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. For the call, we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. It is a crisp, cool fall afternoon, and we've got football from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Detroit Lions. Along with...
What? You should have done what before, nigga? What, nigga? Your nose, nigga?
No, I wanted to put some...
Nigga, what's wrong with you?
I was trying to say... Neon's better though. Agility's more.
I'm Brandon Godden, and for both of these teams that we're going to see, Charles, the future is kind of right now.
No,
this is something you only see a handful of times in an NFL season where you've got a rookie quarterback versus a rookie quarterback.
And I think a lot of that has to do with the era we're in now. Because our dads, they didn't see rookie quarterbacks go against each other. In fact, it could be 2-3 years before they even saw the playing field. Nowadays, you get drafted,
wait till I make the other
they
roster.
expect you to play earlier, and these guys as competitors, they'll take their lumps early, but they'd rather be on the field.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they try the right side here.
Oh my God, I tackled him. That's just a Dylan tackled him. Let's get it. You're not outrunning my guy. I'm sorry, buddy.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he?
Damn,
because
that nigga just fucking...
I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
You know, you're tight end. I don't think I
from many of the other backs in the league.
On the move to his left.
Try to run into Durst.
Can't find anywhere
Durst
to
gets
go
fucking sacked by Eli Ward.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And to give this time to the tailback.
Tackled by Sheets.
Call it a gain of 5 that
time.
Tackled by Sheets. With a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
Bad.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll set up to throw. He's
hammered by Gabe Sauber.
And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
Why do I got Sterling again?
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
His ass up. My nigga's getting dummy tackled right now.
9. It's also a gain of 9. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. 2nd and 1.
He did not one-hand that.
Touchdown.
Nope, he's on the 1.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit. They really work hard on this one-handed catch in a big way.
Look, watch this. Here
And the big.
I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry.
Oh, I don't know why they didn't Burnett. Oh, shit. Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Fuck that nigger's out of prison. He's going to be pissed.
Touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And the underdog here is showing no
one of the best fucking kickers
Great
ever.
opening drive.
Raiders
now, we weren't in the locker room for the pregame speech, but I will guarantee you, somewhere along the way, the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no less, setting the tone.
Come on, fellas.
So here are the Browns under their new head coach, Freddie Kitchens. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
Freddie Kitchens is
I like
fucking
what his head coach
god
told us
awful.
about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself.
Tucker, why the fuck are you in? I don't want you in, Tucker.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
And he'll be
why the fuck is Tucker in? Tucker, get out.
The sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Usually we see ones like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is in.
Sheets on the keeper. Touchdown.
How about that?
Sheets on the keeper, nigga. The fuck? He's like Lamar Jackson on yellow.
On the board.
Look, and he is small. Sheets on the keeper to the fucking house.
Plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football
is difficult.
You have to think too much. Most of the time,
big
you just
ass
react
nigga.
to what
This would be
you
a crazy
see
game
and
to
you
watch.
play
Our niggas are fat.
Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back?
All right, then let's get it.
Who do I take? Do I
We're
take
about to
out
tackle
a
this nigga
blocker?
away.
And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Damn, get that bitch out the fucking park,
over the back line of the end zone for a
touchback. Let's go, D. Come on, D.
Taking the field for Detroit. The Lions, Charles, if you take a step back and just look at the season right now, they've lost 3 in a row, 6 of 7, so they're 3-6-1. And look, I know we're getting ready to see the offense again, but the defense has really been the issue. They've given up 20 or more points, 8 straight weeks. It's been a struggle.
It certainly has given up a lot of yardage, a lot of big plays, but on offense, they just can't get everything in sync. They have excellent wide receivers. When they play well, they're not running the ball. When they do hand the ball off, and occasionally
he's clobbered by Mesger.
Then they don't get the ball.
He's clobbered by Mesger.
Coming together with what they need on offense, and whether it's Jeff Driscoll at quarterback or Matthew Stafford at quarterback,
we got Miller.
They play close games, but they don't seem to know how to finish and get wins with them.
We got Miller. We got Coleman locked on to Springer. What the fuck is you doing? This nigga's in the spike formation. Retarded ass G. The nigger's an alpha.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Miller tackles Gobbler.
And he'll be stopped.
That nigger said Gobbler. This quarter went fast.
Well short of the first down marker. These two teams all tied after 1. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flushed out.
Durst is sacked. That was a bad call. He's sacked by that nigger.
In for the sack. So, Charles, why in the world
That
do you
nigger
take
just
that
said
risk
gobbler.
there?
Why is Tucker still in? I mean, yeah, you're right, Tucker, but I don't know why Tucker's still in. I mean, Tucker, you can only come in when Coleman's tired.
A lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along
Look how
the
big
way.
Coleman is.
Sometimes
Coleman and
they're
Sheets
so
in the
confident in
backfield.
a play call
Get the fuck out of here.
that they don't care about the situation. They think that play.
Coleman in the fucking backfield, nigga. Touchdown, Coleman. All right then, Coleman. Look at Bemis.
Taking the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid
nigger
job
said
all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed,
You got
wasn't it?
Schneebler and
Well
Gobbler.
blocked, well
His
run,
defensive
end
nigga's
result.
name is Schneebler.
6 points.
Touchdown. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play
Everybody,
later,
you gotta play
boom.
defense. I
End
know.
zone.
Ward in the back.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Smack.
And the decision to come out
Zach
is going to
Ward,
cost
get off
him
the
5
field.
as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yeah.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
He's fucking tackled by Sheets in the backfield. And Ward.
Get him out in
Come on,
open
all right
space,
then,
maybe swing the
Sheets.
ball to him. What's that
Bitch
they used to call
ass
in the West
nigga.
Coast offense,
The
the
fuck,
long
nigga.
handoff.
I got
Serve as
retro
your running
cleats on
play
too.
that way.
What
As
the
well as
fuck are
continue
we
to feed him
in?
the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game.
I got
because
Garcia
of
back
the
here.
effects of
Come on,
running it.
Garcia.
Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to
He just
tackle
got
him
chopped.
anymore.
He just
Or
got
they get
so-
tired, or they
got
get out of
fucked up
position,
with
or
the
he
chop
runs through
block.
tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. He'll drop to throw. James
Get out of
has
here.
it. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. The play began back
nigger
at the
did not.
23, and they pick up 23.
That nigger did not.
Partner, it's a
Right
lot of
over
fun watching the
fucking
NFL
big.
now, isn't it?
Gotta
Because
fucking
when
do
the
something
big
with
fella
that.
runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and
Tackled by
catch the ball,
Sheets
as we
and
just saw
Coleman.
there.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Then he'll give it
Tackled
to
by
his running
Sheets
back.
again.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That
God damn.
Nowhere
You
to
see how fast
escape
he got
when
off the
goes
fucking
down.
edge?
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
He's like fucking chasing. He's like Chase Young. He's like Chase Young.
They'll try and throw for it here. And
That
he's
nigger's
going to
sacked
go
by
down
Metzger.
again. Boy, a real head-scratcher there.
Ruh-roh.
And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent
Ruh-roh.
field position. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half,
Am I
decided
talking?
if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it. Because
Are you ready?
there's still time to make up for it if things
Bet you
don't go
are.
right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. And look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now
What
a
the hell? I
handoff
didn't
here
know
to
it
his
was him.
running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown,
Coleman into the end zone.
Cleveland. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
What are you doing now?
I got no other tight ends. That nigga's ass, he ain't doing nothing.
The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Nigger don't know what.
Come on, set.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches.
How do I get in there that fast? My nigga's fucking ridiculous.
Time and he's going to go down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else you have to look out
inside
for?
so
More
fucking
pressure coming
fast.
at you because it seems to be working pretty
Nothing you
well.
can fucking do or think of.
They'll drop to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
See how bad this team is.
Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage.
Fucking run him over.
And then they fooled him by dropping
Fucking run him
coverage.
over.
Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described.
Run his bitch ass over there, Coleman.
He'll go down
All
here
right then,
at the
Coleman.
12-yard
Come
line.
on, then.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll run the option right here on first down.
Good way to get out
Give
of
him
bounds.
4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
But you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back,
Sheets for the fucking keeper. Touchdown. Do the money dance then with Coleman. All right then, murder dance. He don't know where he's at. He's typing it. There's no way to guess him. He's typing on the computer. All right then. Niggas typing
We've
on
seen
the
this
computer.
already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
So that drive.
Damn, this nigger's taxing $9.
Four plays and a 9-yard run on the end of it. Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Hey, Delta. Mike 35.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Mike 35. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Check. Hey, Sam off. You go tight. You got tight right there. Get it.
They'll throw now on the final play. Wide open receiver complete. 30, 20.
All day, baby.
So we reach half. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards that time. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They're going to look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Everyone, you got four down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to fourth down.
Check nickel. It's fourth down. Check Mike 40. All day, baby, all day.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. All right, CD, let's look ahead to Week 12, the week before Thanksgiving. Hard to believe some big games. It started Thursday night, Colts-Texans, to decide who would go ahead in that division, but also Seahawks-Eagles, a game that you're going to be doing. That's a big one.
It's a monster one, and if you look at the Eagles' record, you would think they absolutely have to have it. But in the NFC East, even a loss doesn't eliminate them. But if they win, they could be neck and neck with Dallas. With Seattle, they're trying to keep pace and stay right on the heels of San Francisco in the NFC West. How about Dallas and New England? That's a big-time game. The Cowboys trying to maintain their lead in the NFC East. New England just one loss. And Green Bay at San Francisco. That game got flexed to Sunday night and deserved to be. That could be one of the better ones we'll see this year.
Yeah, that's a trio of games that is very, very strong this weekend. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
They're going to try and throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football. And bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. In for the score. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Second and 13. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Take 4, take 4. And ready to go. Look, squeeze, shoot.
And he's taken down. The this will be a Brown sack. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 36. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, partner, let's look league-wide for a second and think playoffs here. I'm going to give you some teams, and you tell me if they still have a chance at the AFC wild card, or are they just waiting till next year? How about Cleveland at 4-6?
They're actually getting hot right now, but I still don't see them getting there and being in the playoffs.
Okay, same division. Steelers, they're 5-5 right now.
Yeah, I think the loss to Cleveland finished off that run.
Also 5-5, the Titans.
They actually have a chance if they stick to what they do best, and that's run the football. They'll have to chase down Indianapolis and Houston in their own division.
Okay, lastly, I'm going to ask the question because they've talked about it. How about the 3-7 Jets?
Who's they and why?
Not you and I.
Okay, I was about to say, why? No.
It's a gain of 34. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Being chased out left. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 8 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Now back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter. And the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So here come the Lions now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Go, go. 35, Mike 35. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Give me something. Hey, Haywood. 52. 35's the mic. Hey, get in the weight room. Say.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Oh, the lonely punter inside their own 20 figured for sure they were punting this away. They did not, and the move does not pay off.
You think someone put up the stop signal when he started to trot over the sideline? Nope, no, son. We're going to go for it here. Usually when you see a team do these types of things.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The kick by Joseph is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They've lost this one. They're off. Offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now a handoff. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Kill. Tighten up. Hey, lock it. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. Wide open receiver. 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Check. He's coming. I'm not ready. Whip. Watch the whip. 22, jet, cover. 22, jet.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that. But there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it on the other.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. So out now come the Lions. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, wahoo! Ready, ready?
Back to throw here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at the 23.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Well, Charles, it's one thing to...